Footbrawlers, welcome back to another edition of Footbrawler TV. Your commish Big Willis here. On the show today, I have the B.O. Dub, Michael Sakasa, a.k.a. Kendall Clowns, a.k.a. Old Town Clowns, in the house. Welcome back to the show for the second time this year.
Thanks, man. Always a pleasure to be here, you know?
If you're on the show, you know you're up $25. This man happens to be up 50 with his second time on the show.
Right on.
Tom Brady, is he back? Is he the real deal? Is this what he used to be? Can we keep counting on 30-point games?
Yeah, I think he's coming back. It was rough at first, but, you know, now he's looking like the old Tom. And if it's the old Tom, my team is looking pretty good. I won my about 3-4 games without Tom, and with Tom putting up 30, it's going to be ugly when I play some teams.
I had you #1 in the power rankings at the beginning of the year. A lot of people doubted that. People that we know and see every day. Is there anything you'd like to say to these guys?
Oh, for my haters? Oh, we're always going to have haters, man, you know? But hey, numbers don't lie. My team's #1, sitting pretty at top. Come get some.
I always like this guy's team from day one. We're going to jump right into Big Willis's Pick'em, see if somebody can take me down for the first time this year. No one's yet to do it. First game, we got OG Bobby Cush in the house. Versus Ferguson's Gunslingers. Bobby going 2-5, coming off a one-game losing streak. His team is better than that 2-5 record. You got Phillip Rivers to be his top scorer. He's going to match P Money tonight, Thursday Night Football, with 35 points. His lowest scorer would be Andre Johnson with 13. Ferguson's Gunslingers coming in on a 3-game win streak with a 4-3 record. Got a lot going on with this guy's team. You know, I think Le'Veon Bell's going to do good. He's going to get about 25 points this week. I think Eric Decker's going to lay an egg against the Bills, and he's going to get 5 points. Who takes this game? OG Bobby Cush.
Yeah, I would have to disagree. Like you said, Sean's on a roll right now, 3-game win streak. It's going to be a tough matchup, but you know what? I'm going Gunslingers.
The Gunslingers. Okay, so that's the first disagreement. Second game is Buck 'em Up. Mikey High, 4-3 on a 1-game win streak against, no pun intended, last week's chump. Actually, that was last week's chump, the week before chump. He's 2-5 on a 3-game losing streak, and I think he might be the worst team in the league, not the 1-6 commissioner. Look for Des Bryant to be Zoe's top scorer, and Bernard Pierce to only get him 3 as his lowest score. Des Bryant will get 28. On Buck 'em Up, look for Jamal Charles to throw up 28 points, and look for Julius Thomas to get 10 as his lowest score. And Michael has a real hit-or-miss team. Lamar Miller's probably the most consistent guy in his team, and but I still think Buck 'em Up strong enough to take down Zoe this week.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree. Zoe had some weak running backs from the get-go, and now he's dealing with injuries, so it's not getting any better. Yeah, I'm going Buck 'em Up.
Game 3, don't fucking worry about it. At 5-2 on a 3-game win streak. This guy's made some nice waiver moves this year. You got Primetime at 3-4 on a 1-game losing streak. Don't fucking worry about it. I'm going to shock you guys. Greg Olson's going to be his top scorer with 26 points. A.J. Green comes back, but I think that injury is going to linger, and he's going to be his lowest score with 11. Primetime resurrected. Look for Andrew Luck to keep doing what he's doing, 37 points. And his low score is going to be Bennett, his tight end, with 7. Corey's had a rough year. He's the highest scorer in our league. I like his team. It's real strong. He's just had some bad luck. He's also the most points scored against. I think Corey takes down. Don't fucking worry about it with ease this week.
Okay. Yeah, this is going to be a good matchup. I see both these teams definitely making it in the playoffs. I think it's going to be a great matchup, but I think Primetime squeezes this one out for a much-needed win.
Game number 4. You got Hashtag at 3-4, but on a 1-game win streak. You got Arian Foster to be his top scorer. And he doesn't have his flex player or wide receiver, and he has him on the bye. We're used to this stuff. So what I did is I went and looked at his bench. He's either going to start Cecil Shorts or Marcus Colston. And I think it doesn't matter. Either one of those guys are going to get between 6 and 8 points. Then you have the NFL underdogs at 3-4, coming off a 1-game losing streak. Got a lot of buys on his defense. If he doesn't get his players in, he's going to lose this game, but I think he's smart enough to get his players in. Look for Aaron Rodgers with 36 points and Jordan Cameron with 10 as his lowest scorer. I think NFL underdogs takes this game by probably about 50 points.
Yeah, I like NFL underdogs team. I think he's going to start getting some wins as of late. He's going to have to change his name because he's no longer going to be an underdog. But yeah, underdog takes this easily, as I feel Hashtag is giving up on his team.
Yeah. Hashtag might be one of the worst fantasy players ever. All right, we got Game 5. The Commish versus the Clowns. Just so happens to be he's on the show. I'm 1-6 on a 5-game losing streak. Probably got the weakest defense in the league. Easily the weakest defense in the league, and maybe the weakest defense in fantasy history since we started this league. It's my fault. I waited real long to draft defensive players, and it's costing me right now. My team, my guys are pretty decent, but they're just not getting on the same page at the same time, and it's hurting me. Look for my top scorer to be Andre Ellington with about 22, and Zach Ertz to be my lowest scorer with about 10. You got the Kendall Clown, 6-1, number 1 in the power rankings. This guy's on a 4-game win streak. High-powered team, really nothing wrong with it. About an average defense, high-powered offense. Look for Tom Brady to throw up 39 tonight, or on Sunday night. He's got a squad. Tom Brady's back. And look for his lowest scorer to be Kelsey, the tight end out of Kansas City, who really doesn't get to see the field much. Does make the best out of the situation, but he'll be his lowest scorer with about 6 points. And the commish gets his second win of the year versus the Clowns.
Yeah, that one made me chuckle a little, guys. There's no way this guy beats me this week. His team just can't get together on the same page 1 week, you know. I don't even think it's going to be a close one. So, yeah, I'm going to take this one. Kels might get 6, but hey, Kels got 9 last week, and I still got BOW, so I'm not worried about it.
Game 6 and the brawl of the week. Second to none versus P Money. That's Rayon versus Adam. Second to none's 4-3, coming off a 2-game losing streak. He's got some weak running backs, some might say, but he's making it work. He still is one of the top scorers in and out. Look for Matt Ryan at home to light it up with 31 points. And look for Bishop Sankey to do what he's been doing all year. Get under 10. He's going to get about 5. Then you got P Money Adams' team. 5-2, 1-game win streak. He's definitely got the best defense in the league, hands down, and that makes up for some weak points on his offense. He's got hit-or-miss wide receivers, but that defense, again, makes up for that. Look for Peyton Manning to get 31 points tonight on Thursday Night Football, and his low score to be Alshon Jeffrey with 7. Chicago's out there struggling. Who takes this? P Money. Adam takes down Rayon.
Yeah, this is going to be a great matchup. Don't know if Calvin's going to play or not. That would definitely help second to none. But either way, I still think it'll be a close matchup. I think these two will have probably top 3 high scores in this week. And I think P Money takes this one in a close matchup.
Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty close too. Now, my chump of the week is going to have to go to, no pun intended, Alonzo Rojas. And the BOW, his first of the year, NFL underdogs. This guy's got some good matchups. Aaron Rodgers, DeMarco Murray, solid week in and week out. And I think this is his week to just dominate. He's going to get the BOW. How do you feel about those two?
The chump, 100% agrees. Those teams just falling apart, I feel. And BOW, I could see NFL underdogs getting it. My runner-up would probably be P Money in a close matchup with second to none.
There you have it. It's week 8, fellas. It's coming up. Tonight's Thursday Night Football. Some of you have still not paid. I'm sick of saying this in the videos. Everybody should be paid up by now. You know? And that's pretty much it. That's today's show. Enjoy your weekend of football. Enjoy Thursday Night Football. Have a couple on me. Your commish Big fucking Willis, Michael Sakasa, Kendall Clowns, O-Town Clowns, and I'm out.